Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, everybody. It's my pleasure to present my paper in the second international conference on advanced computer applications. My topic, skin cancer recognition using deep learning. Author name, Isra Akram, Leila Safwat, Amjad Abbas, Saif Amir, Muhammad Kamrol, and Ahmed Salman. The paper will be presented by Assistant Prof. Amjad Abbas Ahmed. We start with the abstract about the paper. The health industry has kept growing over the years with breakthrough. However, in skin disease recognition, such as cancer, there is still a battle to improve how recognition is implemented to get the desired result. The paper focuses on the skin cancer recognition using deep learning. In additional cloud-based model-based architecture that use deep learning algorithm in its core application to create models that help predict skin cancer with improved accuracy is considered. System analysis and specification are also done in conjunction with description or procedure and requirement implementation, and testing are also done and finalized with the conclusion and the future work. The main outcome and the result and conclusion will be drawn from the implementation and testing. Main outcome, and we talk about the implementation and the testing that are carried out on the data. In addition, the fact that the implication of the finding would become valuable and further used as benchmark for future work in the research domain. The paper consists of 6 main sections: introduction, literature review, system design, specification, procedure and requirement description, implementation and testing, as well as conclusion and future work. Of course, we will not be able to present everything in detail, so we will focus on the abstract and the conclusion. Other part will be present as outline, and the paper will be available. The author information will be available on the paper to answer about any question about the paper. Introduction: the skin of cover the entire body consists of epidermis and dermis and hypodermis. It has been described as the first line defense against the disease such as bacteria, virus, moisture, and heat. Research show that 1 of every 5 people may have skin cancer in their lifetime. A myeloma is reported to affect skin cancer. As a result, 57,000 people worldwide and about 6,850 Americans are estimated to have died of the myeloma in 2020. Doctors often start treatment with the submission and find evidence to validate the submission. In the case where those submissions cannot be validated, it means other potential diagnosis may have been missed. This means for the patient to identify the type of sign disease or skin disease, time, effort, and money are invested, especially from a doctor with no assurance of outcome result. System design and specification: the analysis phase is described based on how the system functions and how it implemented in the process activity and the procedure that have been followed. Identify the entity and how they related to each other is always the first step, followed by identify the sub-entities. It becomes important to understand the existing system and identify the problem to be able to map out solution and alternative position to solve those problems. The analysis phase is done using data modeling, which is better explained in detail. This is we explain implementation and testing, that we download our data set from ISIC. which is available on Kaggle website, is divided into 3 parts: training data with 25,000 image in both folder Milligan and Binican, validation data with 5,000 image into folder also Milligan and Binican, and testing data with 4,338 image in a Milligan and folder, and 2,120 image for Milligan. And this is a process show how we dataset equation, and we do the pre-processing for data. Then we divide the data into training and test and validation. Then we do our training for the model, and we do the visualization, and we evaluate at the last step. We evaluate our model. The model, we built our model using VGG16. We freeze the weight of the layer, output layer, that related to the feature extraction. Our model has been trained with 5 inputs to save the best weight and determine accuracy. In conclusion, as traditional systems become automated, this made it is easy to diagnose disease quickly and with minimal effort and financial need. Facilitating doctor work, the quick discovery of the disease also help to speed up the treatment process and raise the recovery rate, because the early detection of the disease, all of this help to protect the patient health and to know many type of condition that can be disease. All of this help, okay, affect our that can affect our bodies, and know how to deal with them. In the future work, we can focus on the following aspect. We are increasing the dataset size to accommodate large number skin disease image to cover most disease, and increase the ability to diagnose more disease and protect more people's life. Work, improve efficiency of the model and increase the accuracy rate. Making improvement in the application is used to make it easier and more benefit for the patient and doctor. We can make database that store skin disease to be useful for doctor. That's all what we can explain in our work in this paper, and sorry if we cannot explain everything in detail. Thank you very much.